Hello, my name is Nathan Frazer. This is Nef.u over here to my left. And we're from Pine County, Minnesota. We write our own songs and we cover some good choice covers. We play all over in Pine County and a little bit in Carlton County and down parts south of there. This song we're going to start with is called, we wrote together, it's called Grow Old. Your whiskey straight, I'm beer in a bottle. You're more the rock, I'm more the rolling stone. They all said we'd never fit so well together. Grow old with me, I'll keep you young forever. Well, the years are long and the days fly by. Our troubles are gone, now it seems like such a breeze. Just remember all the storms together we've weathered. Grow old with me, I'll keep you young forever. Love don't give a damn about time. Look at the lines around our eyes. Just standing here side by side. Hang on to me for the rest of the ride. Let's live it out together. We'll be young forever. Don't give a damn about time. Look at the lines around our eyes. Just standing here side by side. Hang on to me for the rest of the ride. Let's live it out together. Be young forever. When we've slowed down, the afternoons get quiet, and I've gone all gray. Will you look at me the same? The love we had is broken in like old leather. Grow with me, I'll keep. Yeah, grow old with me, I'll keep you young forever. Your whiskey straight, I'm beer in a bottle. Right on. It's been a while since we played with the the wash tub.
Yeah.
For people listening.
Yeah.
We have a wash tub here.
I made this back in 2011. It's been, I can't remember when, but it's 10 years old. Wash tub. I'm from Northfield, Minnesota. Quite a few years back. My friend had a nasty windstorm go through and took down a white oak and some black walnut. So me and Joey, we got a little tuned up and we sculpted up this neck. And there's some mistakes on the back, but Yeah, it's rocking today. It's been in hundreds and hundreds of gigs and been all over. Everybody always asks me about it. Sometimes I get sick telling them about it. But
Story is consistent though.
Yeah.
It's always you don't embellish it.
No.
It could get fun if you started doing that.
Yeah.
How about Trainwreck? I guess this is a
True story.
This is a true story, I guess. Yeah. Well, it's not much of a story. It's more of a sentiment. But it was based on something that my wife told me one time. I'm a train wreck, honey. That's what the people say. I'm a train wreck, honey. Oh, you can't look away. I'm a pile twisted misery all strewn along the track of this old life I'm living. There's no way to go back. I'm a train wreck, honey. I'm a train wreck. I'm a train wreck, honey. I'm off my one-track mind. I'm a train wreck, honey. Coming down your mountain blind. I ain't got no brake man, I ain't got no engineer. All my friends and lovers have bailed out of fear. I'm a train wreck, honey, honey. I'm a train wreck. I'm a train wreck, honey. Living off of fire and coal. I'm a train wreck, honey. All my pistons, they don't go, no. But if you want to take me home or even for a night, I could treat you good, hey, I promise that I might. I'm a train wreck, honey, honey. I'm a train wreck. I'm a train wreck, honey. Belching fire, steam and smoke. I'm a train wreck, honey. You can pray, but there's no hope, no. I'll be heading to my grave tonight, or down there on your floor. My driving wheel is broken, my tank's about to blow. I'm a train wreck, honey. I'm a train wreck. I'm a train wreck. Want to try one of yours there? This is one that Nef.u here, Aaron, wrote called Cold Dark Wind.
Cold Dark Wind, yeah, I wrote this in my bedroom. I had an old Western painting. It's still hanging in my house today of just two cowboys heading off I had a steer, yeah. And actually I had a deadline with my other band. It's like, got 5 days to write a song, and I'd never written a song before in my life. And I waited to the last minute. It was like 11 o'clock at night the day I had to do. And I wrote the song. It's called Cold Dark Wind.
I rode into town late last night, my fists were mean, my throat was dry. I walked to the bar, got a bottle of booze, sat by the wall, and I watched for you.
Wind blows cold tonight. Count your sins by the campfire light. Wind blows cold tonight. Hell's on the reins and it's almost daylight. Oh, there many a mile in this saddle I ride, from honky-tonks and dives I find, but hell's beside me, knows your lies. If you wanna live, boy, you better run for your life. Wind blows cold tonight. Count your sins by the campfire light. Wind blows cold tonight. Hell's on the reins and he's got you in his sight. I tracked you down on a snow-covered night. You pulled out a pistol, and I pulled out a knife. For these lives you've been taking, it's wrong, you see. And I say the word, you died by me. Wind blows cold tonight. Count your sins by the campfire light. Wind blows cold tonight. Hell's on the reins and it's your last fight. Hell's on the reins and it's almost daylight.
Got hit with the bowl with this one on that.
I'm gonna try this banjo out. I know we didn't do a sound check on it, but usually I don't play this song on the Get Joe. Got a Get Joe here, but I wrote this song, I think, summer of, right after I got this Get Joe from my
Christmas, right?
lovely wife on Father's Day.
Father's Day.
And it's right after I got it. I'm sitting out on the deck, and I just start playing. I'm like, well, that's a song there. So it took me a couple of days working on it. Actually, it takes me a long time. Some songs take months because I just kind of pick away at them, and I always have like, you know, I don't know, nephew, maybe 50 going at once.
Yeah.
So by August, though, it was done, and I played it with Colleen Myrie at the Sir Benedict's, and it's called Devil's Heart. It's just a song I made up.
Love like hers I'd never known. She brought me to my knees. Yes, he had a devil's heart. What I did to end it all, but you all know the tale. She had a devil's heart. Yes, she had a devil's heart. Last night I dreamed I saw her on the back of a raging steed. Dancing around the hooves and demons and revelry. She had a devil's heart. Yes, she had a devil's heart. When I stand before the cross to tell the Lord my sins, I will hold my head as high as the day of my hanging. She had a devil's heart. Yes, she had a devil's heart. Yes, she had a devil's heart. Yes, he had a devil's heart.
Good.
Now for something.
Heard you play on the guitar in a while.
Yeah. Now for something not much more happier. No, let's do December.
Oh.
This is one we. See if I can find it right. Never mind. This is one we wrote together last December, like actually sitting in the same room with like very little on the paper, very little chord wise. I think Nef.u had a chord progression on a keyboard, and a couple words, and well, we just sat down and hashed one out, and we just call it December.
It has nothing to do with anything that was just. It was just us on December.
That's right.
Sitting here by myself, trying to rewind myself, getting colder here every day. Reach for the bottle, squeeze the gun, can't remember where I'm from, and I fall asleep peacefully, wake up in agony. Fire is out, the cabin is cold, the moon is rising, the stars are bright. Bathe in the snow on this December night, these hard days. I got more demons than I've got friends, these hard days. I'll get by just down a dead end, these hard days. These hard days. a clock, deadbolts, deadlock. Phone's been restless, I wouldn't know. Stove is cold, there's frost in my soul. Wasn't there someplace I had to go these hard days? Got more demons than I've got friends these hard days. Yeah, I get by, I'm just down a dead end these hard days. Got more demons than I've got friends these hard days. All these hard days. How about Big Boy?
Well, this next song is kind of a true story. Kinda. So, I think probably 2 years ago, we seen Culture Wall in Superior, Wisconsin, and we were drinking Earth Rider Brewery beer. He was playing at Earth Rider, and I got a little tuned up. And when I was driving back south, I got home. I was really tired. So I live in a little cabin in the middle of the woods, and I have a couple Harleys on the deck, and I went and just laid on the seat in the gas tank of the Harley and fell asleep. And when I woke up, there was a bear standing on my porch looking at me. But she's not, I had her all summer with one cub, so she wasn't like frightening. I was just like, oh, she was just checking on me. So I walked in the house, and the next few days I wrote this and I sent it to Nathan, and he put a tune to it. It's called Big Boy.
That's right. Make sure I have the right arsenal here. All that time I could have been changing everything, and I was so engrossed with your story, man.
You've probably heard it 10,000 times.
Ah, that's the first time I ever heard it.
Never changes.
No. Here we go. Ready, Big Boy.
I fell asleep on my Harley after Culture Wall show. Pulled Superior wind, well it soothed my soul. Woke up in a daze and hey, what do you know? Was a bear out there, swerved a bit and whispered hello. Hello big boy, how you doing here on the road? This is my road and I'm on my way back home. Hello big boy, how you doing here on the road? This is my road and hell is where I'm bound. I drifted back off on my codeine dream. White lies have been taking their toll on me. One more day on this road, all won't kill my soul, except for that bear, and he's right there. I said, hello big boy, told you, get off of my road. This is my road, you got better places to roam. Hello big boy, how you doing here on the road? This is my road and home is where I'm bound. I swerved in my drive about 12:15. Red light flickering made me feel right at home. Turned off my bike, kicked my boots straight to the door. But that bear in there, well, it kicked him right back out. I said, hello big boy, see you followed me home. This is my home, you got better places to roam. Hello big boy, how you doing here in my home? You wanna roam with me, see all the places places I call home. Oh, places I call home. Oh, places we call home. It's fun playing 12-string on that.
Yeah. Big boy.
This next song is another true story, I guess, but not done in a narrative style or anything like that, kind of like Trainwreck was. Kind of like to write an imagery. So we were recording our next album with Rich Mattson up at Sparta Sound, and Nef.u, his name is Nef.u because his uncle used to live around my area, and we hired him to be a drummer because we heard he played drums, and he does play drums, and but he lives way out by Michigan and Wisconsin. So we packed up our vehicle back in April, I think, and hoofed it over there, and our drive out there was pretty treacherous. It was the foggiest night I've ever seen in my life. And then we're driving through the elk reserve out there in the middle of Wisconsin. So we're looking for elk. But we saw probably, and no exaggeration, 150 deer on the road. So it was very treacherous drive. And it was foggy all weekend. And Virgil lives up on this, well, he calls it a mountain. And it is kind of like a mountain out there. It's a big freaking hill. And so we were up there, and on this hill, back in the day, and off of it, there used to be mines, and they used to mine stone there. And so we got into the moonshine once we got to the shack, and it was about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock when we got there. And about 2 o'clock, I was seeing things, and I saw some figure in the window standing outside. While we were sitting at the table, he was standing outside, figure, and I'm like, do you see that guy out there, Virgil? And he's like, there's nobody out there, Nathan. I go outside, and I fall. I go across his driveway, and I fall straight on my face, and I break my glasses, scrape up my face, and we're out there to rehearse all weekend, so I had to rehearse, not being able to see, big scar down my face. And I got back on Saturday, and I sat on the couch, and I watched Bohemian Rhapsody. I've never seen the movie before, but it's a great movie. And I wrote the lyrics to this song. And then the next day I recorded it, sent a demo here to Nef.u. So. Saw a man in the window, wasn't even there. Fell on my face, I had such a bad scare. Drinking moonshine on the mountain, playing music with a dime. Out at Virgils Mine. Oh, the fog was thick and cold, the elk were hiding in the woods. We saw 150 deer traveling there with our goods. 2 a.m. the fire's roaring, and the amber glass it shines. Out at Virgils Mine. Cold water in the pit, naked trees standing by. Knife scars all down my face and a shining black eye. Oh, say what you wanna say, I was just gonna ease my mind. Out at Virgils Mine. you can go to Joni's, hear the orphans make the sound. But up on Virgils Mountain, shit's always going down. A knife in every corner, loaded pistols and moonshine. Out at Virgils Mine. Oh, they say somebody died there 100 years ago, and his soul is still lingering, it just won't let go. Feel the hollow earth ring out beneath your feet in time. Out at Virgils Mine. Oh. And I'm stumbling down a hillside to a valley filled with mist. I didn't hurt anybody with my ruling knife or fist. And if I wake up with the daylight, you know I'll have to climb out at Virgils Mine. Out at Virgils Mine. This is a song I wrote as an assignment. Came home from church one day. And I was just, I give myself assignments all the time, you know, and sometimes they work out and sometimes they don't. And this is one that kind of really worked out well because of the avenues it took. I grew up on a farm and I thought, and I've tried this before, I'm going to write a song about a tractor, right, you know? And I wanted to write a folk song about a tractor. I'm thinking like Oliver, or, you know, got the name of a tractor, Oliver, or International, or John Deere, right? So I sit down to start writing the song, and all of a sudden, I'm writing a song about a steam engine, steam tractor. And I love going to threshing shows. There's one out east of Pine County that I want to go to every year. I don't make it every year, but yeah, this is the song that came out of there, and I had to get on the internet and do some research about steam tractors so I could throw in some facts and figures. And anyway, here's the song. It's called Minneapolis, 1904. There it was in the back of the field. Hadn't felt the flame in 40-some years. They said they'd make it roll again. Yeah, they swore. Minneapolis, 1904. It was sunk in the ground all the way up to the spokes. They pulled it out with the John Deere and ropes. Got it to the shed by the barn for the store. Minneapolis, 1904. Well, Grandpa and Dad worked on it for quite a while. I helped a bit, but I was only a child. Held the trouble light, handed tools up from the floor. Minneapolis, 1904. The tank rods, pinion rings, they all needed care. Where Grandpa got the parts and castings from I don't know where. The flue is rusted out, He did all that and more. Minneapolis, 1904. Well, these machines used to roll across the land. Iron, water, fire, hardly a sound when they ran. Running the mills, threshing wheat, hay and corn. Minneapolis, 1904. Wish Grandpa could have been there when we put fire in the box. Heard her steam whistle and her ticking like a clock. Got her up to pressure, took her out at full bore. Minneapolis, 1904. Yeah, Minneapolis, 1904.
Put that filter on there where I don't look so homely. You could do that, right? Good. The Instagram where you make me look like an elf or something. Big eyes. I want those big eyes that they do. Those kids do. And if you give me little dog ears up here, that'd be great too. I wrote this one back in I don't know. I think it was July or June when it was really hot, and I'm thinking, just thinking ahead when it's going to cool off here, and then I'll be thinking, it's like Todd Snyder says, there's life goes in phases like seasons, and something about all of them sucks, right? So, but this one's called Rain and Snow, and we'll try not to do it fast this time, right? Good. Yeah. So I got to think about what I got to do here.
Wandering down the white highway, my mind's a smoky, drunken haze. Let me come here and let me go. And I'm at home in the rain and snow, oh, the rain and snow, the rain and snow. And I'm at home in the rain and snow. I got some wine and a little bit of dough. And I'm at home in the rain and snow. Well, my mama told me, but I didn't care. I met a girl with flaming hair. Well, she took me high, she left me low. Now I'm at home in the rain and snow, oh, the rain and snow, the rain and snow. I'm at home in the rain and snow. I ain't got no wine and got a little dough. I'm at home in the rain and snow. Oh, St. Claus, too hot for me. I ain't allowed in Pine City. Just put me in the Northland and let me roam. I'm at home in the rain and snow, oh, the rain and snow, the rain and snow. I'm at home in the rain and snow. I ain't got no wine, I ain't got no dough. I'm at home in the rain and snow. Yeah, blot out the sun, cover the moon. Give me a graveyard with a broken tomb. Will I wake up tomorrow? I don't know. And I'm at home in the rain and snow, rain and snow, rain and snow. I'm at home in the rain and snow. I ain't got no wine and my feet are cold. I'm at home in the rain and snow, rain and snow, rain and I'm at home in the rain and snow.
I'm Nathan Frazer. I'm from Bruno, Minnesota, which is about 50 miles south of Duluth in Pine County. I play with Nef.u quite a bit. We usually do duos, but we're trying to put together a good band around the Pine County area. And if you're looking for our show, you can just look me up on Facebook, Nathan Frazer Music on Facebook. I got my music page there, and I pin a schedule to the top of the page. So it's up to date to the end of the year. So if you're looking for something to do here in November and December, look me up and come on down. This is a song I wrote a couple years ago in a kind of a seasonal deficiency disorder consciousness, and it's I call it Stardust.
I've been looking for light all of my days, through valleys of shadows in a world of clay. I always at odds, I always headstrong with a broken guitar and a notebook of songs, leaving me lonely, broken and scarred like a graveyard ghost or a drunken bar. But no one to save me, no one to trust. I may have sadness in a little stardust. Well, they say there's a light shining within. If I've ever seen it, I don't remember when. There was one so magnetic and cold, hey, about her defeat. As I've been told, her imperious gaze swept over me, but I kept the faith. I mastered the sea between love and death. It's kind of rough, carrying sadness in a little stardust. I said, what will be, will be. Oh, shine on me. A light a sinner can't hold, don't you know what I mean? Who would have thunk it, we abandoned the dream. There's ice in my blood, no damage control. Every beautiful thing will go down in a hole, and it's never tomorrow. So is today, sometimes it's true, I get carried away. I wanted a chance, but it was all a bust, carrying sadness in a little stardust. I said, what will be, will be. Oh, shine on me. Now maybe I sit and I think for a while, maybe who knows, even manage to smile. And all of us falling like heavenly flames, gracing this world with our earthly frames. I've been looking for truth in a grain of sand, 'cause it won't be found in the soul of us man. All that's driven by passion and lust, our crazy little minds in a little stardust. I said, what will be, will be. Oh, shine on me. Yeah, what will be, will be. Oh, shine on me.
Thanks for listening to Community Radio.